The Vanishing Village, a haunting mystery. It was a cold winter morning when Joe Lale, an experienced trapper, embarked on his journey through the remote northern wilderness. His destination was a small Inuit village known for its warm hospitality, where he hoped to find food and supplies to endure the harsh conditions. As he trudged through the snow-covered landscape, the howling wind reminded him of the perils of survival in such an unforgiving environment. Yet, nothing could have prepared him for the haunting mystery he was about to uncover. Upon arriving at the village, Joe was immediately struck by the eerie silence that hung in the air. Fires still crackled faintly in the hearths, and meals lay half-eaten on tables as if the villagers had simply stood up and walked away. The entire settlement was devoid of life. 30 men, women, and children had vanished without a trace. The unsettling scene sent chills down Joe's spine as he wandered through the empty huts, searching for any sign of what could have happened. Adding to the growing sense of dread were the village's huskies, found in a state of severe malnutrition, chained and abandoned. Even more disturbing was the discovery of graves that appeared to have been recently disturbed, though nothing seemed to be missing. This bizarre detail hinted at something far more sinister than a simple evacuation. With a heavy heart and mounting concern, Joe sent word to the authorities, hoping they could unravel the mystery. The Royal Canadian Mounted Police, led by Sergeant J. Nelson, received Joe's alarming report and quickly organized an expedition to investigate. The team faced a grueling 560-mile journey through treacherous terrain and sub-zero temperatures, but the urgency of the situation propelled them forward. As they approached the deserted village, an overwhelming sense of unease settled over them. Nelson's team meticulously combed through the settlement, yet no signs of struggle or violence were found. Witnesses from nearby communities provided strange accounts of bluish lights and a cylindrical object hovering in the sky on the night of the disappearance. These eerie sightings added an otherworldly dimension to the case, challenging rational explanations. Among the unsettling discoveries was a child's small coat left on the snow, alongside the frozen remains of several huskies. The condition of the graves suggested a ritualistic approach to honoring the dead, standing in stark contrast to the neglect of the living. This contradiction deepened the mystery, leaving investigators baffled. The presence of smoldering fires indicated that whatever caused the villagers to flee happened swiftly and without warning. Nelson's official report concluded that there was no evidence of criminal activity, yet questions lingered. How could an entire community vanish so suddenly and completely? With no definitive answers, speculation and folklore began to fill the void. One prevailing theory pointed to the possibility of alien abduction. The accounts of flying crafts and mysterious lights seemed to support this idea, suggesting that something beyond human understanding may have been responsible. Skeptics, however, argued that natural phenomena such as sudden environmental changes or polar vortex events could have driven the villagers to flee into the wilderness. Inuit folklore also offered a chilling perspective. Legend spoke of a vengeful spirit that punished those who disturbed the balance of nature. Could this ancient myth hold a grain of truth? For the locals, the idea that a supernatural force had taken the villagers was as plausible as any scientific theory. Another speculative explanation involved dimensional rifts or time anomalies. Similar to the infamous Bermuda Triangle, some researchers proposed that certain regions on Earth could act as gateways to other dimensions. Historical accounts of missing ships and aircraft in remote areas lent credence to this theory. Could the villagers have inadvertently stumbled into another realm? Despite exhaustive searches and numerous investigations, the fate of the Inuit villagers remains a haunting enigma. As the years passed, the abandoned settlement became a ghost village, a chilling reminder of an event that defied all logic and understanding. The mystery of the Vanishing Village continues to captivate the imagination, blending elements of folklore, science, and the unknown. To this day, the snow-covered huts stand silent, waiting for someone to uncover the truth. Whether it was the work of extraterrestrial beings, natural forces, or something far beyond human comprehension, one fact remains certain: the disappearance of the 30 Inuit villagers is a story that will continue to haunt the annals of history.